Hi everyone. Just a quick update from the Anova team in light of yet another round of announcements today. Further economic stimulus measures to combat the ever-changing COVID-19 scenario. And as we speak, I know we're getting word about imminent shutdowns across New South Wales and Victoria, and I expect that'll extend beyond. So, overwhelming message from the team today is that we're here to support you. We realise that each of you, in one way or another, are going to need significant assistance. So, for those of our small business and medium business clients, SMEs, there are a vast range of both economic stimulus measures that you'll be eligible for, but also industry assistance and financial aid measures. So we can help you work through each of those. We will be following advice and moving to remote working arrangements from tomorrow, being Monday the 23rd of March. That'll mean that we'll close our offices to face-to-face meetings, but we'll be absolutely working by email, by phone and by video meetings. So rest assured we're here and we're working. I dare say we'll be working harder than ever. We will be making a priority of contacting all of our SME business clients and arranging a time that's convenient to work through the various measures of stimulus and financial support that are available to you, how we can maximise those and how we can take advantage of them as soon as possible. I'll just quickly outline the measures that were announced today by the federal government. There are also measures being announced by the state governments and also by industry, particularly the banking sector. Scott Morrison's second stimulus package today primarily focused on supporting small business to remain viable and to keep employing. So the first measure was a wage subsidy of up to $100,000 across 6 months to keep people employed. That will be a direct 100% rebate of the tax withheld on employees' wages. So critically, that will happen automatically based on business activity statement lodgement. So it's really critical we keep those lodgements up to date, and we'll be making sure that happens. The second major announcement for small and medium business and also not-for-profits was the availability of short-term cash flow loans up to $250,000. This will be managed by the banks, so your lender will be the appropriate person to talk to. So up to $250,000, no repayments for 6 months. They'll be over a term of 3 years, and that funding will be available ASAP as soon as the banks can get the mechanism in place. Importantly, that loan is unsecured, so it doesn't require security, and it is 50% guaranteed by the government. Again, we're waiting on the detail of exactly what that means and how that operates from a risk, personal risk and personal asset protection perspective, but in principle, that's the announcement. In addition, on the lending front, most of the major banks, or all of the major banks and even other lenders, building societies and so on, have all announced their own financial aid measures, most involving holidays or deferrals on both business and personal loans and mortgages. So this is going to provide significant cash flow relief to business and individuals. There are additional measures announced today to support both individuals, so employees who may be affected directly by either job loss or a reduction in working hours, and also sole traders. So those measures included a significant increase to the job seeker allowance or job seeker payment, formerly New Start, waiving of the normal eligibility requirements, including the assets test and the waiting period. So really trying to support those who are directly, those workers and sole traders who are directly affected by this. So that's a really important measure. The second measure to support individuals was an early access to superannuation scheme. So that will be up to a maximum of $20,000 per person, which can be accessed from superannuation subject to meeting eligibility requirements. That will apply across 2 financial years. So $10,000 right now, but before June 30, and a further $10,000 after the 1st of July 2020, so in the new financial year. We're suspecting a third and possibly even further rounds of stimulus to be announced, other measures to support both business and households. So we'll keep you posted of those. But please get in touch with us. If you need urgent assistance, please reach out by email or by phone, and we'll get back to you and make a plan to look at your personal circumstances just as soon as we can. We're here to support you, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.